Hello everyone, I'm Derek from EBM Technology, and this is our company profile. Let me share with everyone. Our company has more than 30 years and based in Taiwan. And right now we have more than 3,500 clients, like hospitals, regional hospitals, clinic. And our major product is a PACE system. So from the PACE, we enhance and develop have some related products. And our major clients basically is doctors. And in Taiwan, we are the number one PACE providers, as well as in Thailand. And in Japan and China, we also have more than 1,000 clients. And we got every most of major certifications like FDA, CE, ISO. And we use the international standards, the DICOM standards, and HL7, HIPAA. Because every kind of library or programs is developed by ourselves. So we have all of the source code and like a DICOM library. It's a core element of the system and diagnostic imaging module, IHE integration module. All these functions is tested by our Japanese team because we have a very long-term relationship and client base in Japan. Our medical imaging skill actually is from 1998. First, they doing Finlis radiology and go to digital environment, paperless. And right now, actually, we are doing cloud-based technology. We cooperate with Amazon, AWS. Also, we have AI or CAT platform. They are running in Taiwan and China major hospitals. This is our major products. We have a patch for enterprise and for mobile. Mobile, we cooperate with Apple, use iOS system. And telemedicine, like electronic medical record, personal healthcare record, and e-health solutions. For enterprise PaaS, the major suites in like radio, mammo, and dental. And we have gateways, signal gate, fire gate, cam gate, and solid path server. So our viewer can view any kind of medical image. And this is our trap floor. So like use DICOM collaborations to go into page system. And then like a RIS, AI and everything and the mobile workstations, we can integrate all things together. And this is our, one of examples like image fusion. So we can see and labeling like a PET CT image, and that's for better interpretations. This shows a real-time MPR. So just get click, so you can find the paste like a history record, and right now and use like AI-based models to do some predictions, and we can enhance the image sharpening, and or doing the like editor. Yeah, so this is like a measurement systems. We build in like expert systems. We cooperate with many doctors to enhance the better for doctors to use for their daily diagnosis. So you can see we can use the image to gauge the long length and everything. So in ECG, we use DICOM as an ECG, so it is easy to access through information management system. And we implement this system in Taiwan, like Kaohsiung City, and save a lot of people's life in real time. And that is cardiology. So we can subtraction is used for XA imaging. And that's for ultrasound. We also can integrate in our PET system. And the dental system, we can customize handling protocol, like including periodic children use. And especially I will introduce our new product, because this product uh, in yesterday, we just got the award from the US 100 APP in the final list. But the UD, because we use the iPad Pro, is based on iOS system, and we develop an APP to make iPad Pro as a medical image diagnosis systems, and we get FDA approved. So it can be very easy for doctors to do diagnostic when they are remote, like at home or at anywhere. And you can use one iPad Pro or two iPad Pro to combine together. And it's a standalone server, viewer, and display. So the feature is query retrieve image from the page, receive sample image from modality, standalone server, and AI embedded module. Right now, we already can build a chess CR to as a computer-aided diagnostic system, or can use it as a meeting module. or customizable mammography. Finally, they have a self-clean storage. So you can see this image that can show the possibility of of their cancer or something disease. So this is our application workflow. So have a modality to detect and use the DICOM standard information to direct go into our iPad, and then can do image viewing, or you can do the labeling to have a feedback to retrain the AI model. So like this chart, you can see we have doing the AI computing, machine learning. You can build in this model and showing the AI inference. And this is integration of AI model, like before and after, and you can keep the history record to better to trace every patient. Okay, so the advantage is multi-modality support, simply hardware configuration, flexibility, and scalability, mobile database, and the image viewing. And finally, the last, thank you. This is my presentation. Thanks for everyone.
Hi, friends from India over the internet. It is my pleasure to attend this the Global Healthcare Unity Summit in Taiwan side. My name is Simon Gu. I'm the president of Matrix Health Technologies. Okay, I have a very short presentation for you. So, okay, let me bring up my slides. Okay, very like to the previous talk, which the company Macolot made. We belongs to this area called the personal protection equipment, and basically my company focus on the basic essentials. I means the mask. Okay, especially in the COVID-19 period. Okay, so my let me first give you some background about my company. The Matrix has been established in 1990. So this year is we celebrate the 30 years anniversaries. We have our core business. Basically, we produce non-woven male-blown fabrics, and this kind of fabrics has a very interesting applications in the function called separations. We separate good thing from the bad thing in the air, in the water, in the energy world, and even in the blood. Okay, so you can see we have the core applications in the medical face mask, industrial face mask, which separates, the harmful particles, for instance, in the airs. And we also produce the thermal insulation so that you can separate the energies from the cold or warm area to save energies. We also, could produce the liquid filtrations, which, for instance, for waters, to produce purified waters, we take out the very small particles. So, for instance, so for those kind of pure water, which could be used in the very high tech, semiconductor foundries, and we can also use to be used in these acoustic installations, so that our fabrics can absorb the noise. So which while you drive your car, for instance, you can you will be enjoy a very quiet driving experience. So our fabrics separate the noise. Okay, so keep you feel comfortable while driving. And our fabrics also can take out the white blood cells while doing to enhance these blood transfusions. So basically, this is our core applications, and we all have all those products available. Okay. I'd like to, have higher positions to talk about this PPEs. I think this outbreak occurred in February in here, but now we realize that we have new global and local business. Uh, because conventional models for this kind of a mask or other fabrics, many markets or many countries count on China's manufacturing power. But unfortunately, in this year, China also, they locked down and uh, ban from export their products. So suddenly, for many countries or many areas, they have been lacking of those materials, so which they don't have enough the face mask. So I think that for the past 6 months, I think most of the countries I think they want to establish their self-owned safety level of PPE, which they can control, instead of count on certain countries or certain manufacturing powers. So I think this is the new we call globalization, right? A very good instance for this new area. Um, the good thing is the now the self owned PPE, this kind of a new opportunities just start. And I remember last year I visited Delhi and try to understand, because I have this impression that the people live in India, they probably don't like to wear mask, but I believe after the COVID 19 outbreak, just like other countries' citizens, now they I think they already understand the merit of wearing a mask, which is I think probably the most cost-effective way to protect our life during this kind of COVID-19 threat. So so in this sense, that the price is no longer the number one consideration. Actually, the quality is the number one consideration. So I have to say that originally China, even today, they can export daily 1.3 billion kind of mask. But unfortunately, some of their products, the quality was really, cannot meet the worldwide standards. So this give uh, many, no, not many. I mean, this give the companies from Taiwan a good chance. Okay, Taiwan quality you can trust, no problems. Okay. But I'm not just want to say we only produce the fabrics. Actually, this talk I want to have this vertical integrations, which we can help other countries if they need it. So let's look at this supply chain of a mask. Actually, mask is the supply chain is very short. Okay, it consists of five major parts. Okay, the outbound and the middle layer. Sorry, the exterior layer, the fabrics in here we call spun, and this is the middle layer. And the middle layer uh, is the most crucial part which can capture virus uh, using the electrostatic that kind of magic powers to absorb the very tiny particles, including the virus. And the inner layer is this ES layers, which because it touch your skin or lip so that you feel very soft, so and also absorb some of your, when we speak we have some heat or some mouth waters coming out from our mouth, so that will separate this. And we have this uh, the the elastics coat, and then we have this nose bridge. So once you have those five parts, so then you could have a very nice mask, uh, a face mask. So I want to say is that this kind of a supply chain is very short and could be done in a very efficient way. So let me tell you. Um, before I jump to, okay, I can jump to, okay, because my time is short. So this is the mail phone. Okay, so uh, we count on some machines, the precision machineries, which helps us to produce the non-woman male-born production. Okay, the fabrics. So you can see this now is in Taiwan. We already have our own version, and this system or these machines could be could be shipped could be shipped to you within I believe 50 day. Okay, 50 days. So now we are very timely. We can provide good quality and timely help. Originally during the March, beginning of this outbreak, we contact the Japanese supplier for these production systems. Unfortunately, at that time, it took 20 months to receive a system. I think at that time that would be too late. So Taiwanese machinery companies, our partners, they start to study this kind of system, and within very short time, we come out with a well integrated systems. So now in Taiwan, we don't have any problems. We don't need to rely on other uh, countries, and we produce our own system in a very timely and good qualities way. Okay, so now Matrix can provide you the service. We can help other countries, other peoples, not just providing the fabrics, the nonwoven fabrics. Actually, we can produce the PPE production system. We can do this system transfer. So I will start by, okay, the hardware aspect. We can actually help you to do plan layout design, production system evaluation, and depends on the quality requirement. Okay, the client asks, we can actually procure the different production systems, and we can do production system test and modifications. Okay. Of course, we can have this additional manufacturing evaluation by adding more functions over the fabrics. And in the software aspect, we can because my chicks and our partners, we have 30 years experience. So we can localize actually and optimizing the production systems, which including select the best fit parameters and select the best raw materials because they have several providers or suppliers, but for those PP coming from different companies, they have different characteristics. So that the good fitting between raw material and the machine is another crucial experience aspect, and we can do that for you. Uh, well, if possible, we can actually also provide the production labor in my plant, okay, to save time. Okay, we can do this labor training, and we can send our team to your place to have this in-house production labor training. And for this kind of arrangement, I call this production escort program. Our team can be with you up to 2 months, and your team will learn completely our, I can transfer completely our experience to you so that you can produce as good as our plant productions. And we can also transfer you the experience about the maintenance experience and also troubleshooting to you in time. We also establish now the knowledge management system for the system. Okay, sorry, for this one. Okay, for major component now we have IoT. Okay, we have set up the sensors to collect all the parameters coming out from during the production process. So now we can have the remote, consulting services for you, so that will enhance and shorten the time needed, compared to before traditional systems. And the more important is that the Matrix is not a company just focused on production. Okay, seeking the mountain high amount of qualities. We have a very strong R&D team. Okay, so which we have the innovation uh, product, even the fabrics. So we can do this innovation sharing and also transfer you uh, this kind of innovation. Okay, so I think my time is up. So I post my personal name card in here. You can contact me if needed, and also you can find my company simply using Google and type Matrix Health Technology. You can reach us. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your time, and I hope everyone be safe during this COVID-19 threat. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time to attend this online conference. I'm Philip Chen from Macro Sales and Marketing Department. Let me give you a brief introduction of our company and PPE products. Macro founded in 1990. We are a specialized manufacturing fashion apparel company and publicly listed on Taiwan Stock Exchange in 2003. In the same year, due to SARS epidemic, we cooperate with government to develop antiviral and broad protective clothing. This year, to the response for the challenge of COVID-19 pandemic, we are proud of being one of 6 members of Taiwan national team to producing PPE for the frontline crew. And we increased our production line for PPE in Taiwan, Jiayi. Currently, we have got FDA listing and GMP ISO certification is in progress. Estimate to pass in the first quarter of next year. Okay, next page. Macro has 18 factories located in 6 countries, produce 180 million pieces apparel per year. Besides Taiwan, we also producing PPE in many countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Macaro provides the most convenient trading mode to our clients, of course with the reasonable price. Our first product, isolation gun, which use high quality non-woven fabric and using all material MIT, pass USA AAMI Level 1 standard. The test item and standard you can refer to the right side. Our second product, it has same appearance as first product, but in order to pass higher test standard, we use ultrasonic tech sewing method to replace the traditional sewing way, so it can pass the hydrostatic pressure test according to the requirements of Level 2 standard. Okay, please move to the page 11. This is the garment we produce for the protection cover all. It also pays according to the requirement of Level 1 to Level 4. Include the aero penetration test standard. Maybe it's not easy to fully understand our company through the slide. Let me show you our corporate video. Please move to the video. Oh, finally, I'm glad to attend this conference to share MacLab's product with all of you. If you are interested for our PPE products, please feel free to contact with us, or you can visit our website. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to do the introduction of Apex here. Apex focuses on two categories: wound management and respiratory therapy. Apex was established in 1990. This is the 30th year. If we divided the if we divide in the past 30 years, if we divide it into three stages, the first stage is the trading company. The second stage is the OEM and ODM. One of the major services in that period is to cooperate with the first-tier brand to manufacture and supply them the medical air mattress. So the first-tier brands you know in the market now, most of them were our clients at that time. In the third stage, we call it OPM period. We are dedicated to provide the service and products as a branding company. With the experience from the experience and also the know-how from the ODM period, our product line of the medical air mattress is complete and state-of-the-art. From the entry level to the highest specs of the air mattress in the industry, we all have. So in many countries in Europe, in the hospital channel, we are the top one or top two market share. Medical air mattress is our core product in wound management. The other category we are focusing on is the respiratory therapy. CPAP is our core product. CPAP is a product to treat OSA, obstructive sleep apnea. But this year, we do a little bit of adjustment to make it have other usage. Long story short, from that year to until now, there are over 30 million people who got COVID-19. For many countries, the quantity of ventilator is far away from enough. So in the first half of 2020, Apex followed the clinical study and also the guideline from the US and the UK. Let me show the slide. Yeah, based on the clinical study and the guideline from the US and the UK, we'll adjust the design of our CPAP system to meet the criteria to become a ventilator, kind of ventilator. So we call it CPAP ventilator to fulfill the needs of ventilator. Then medical staff can use this device as an alternative to treat COVID-19. Apex headquarters in Taiwan, and there are 10 branches worldwide. The European market accounts for 50% of Apex revenue, and that's because their market is rather mature in CPAP and also the medical air mattress. So now we are trying to promote and introduce our medical air mattress and also CPAP to India hospitals. But India is a very big country, so we need to cooperate with the local partners
to provide the service and also the products in different channels and different area. And the branch in India now, and the purpose, the mission is to help the partner and hospitals to do the after service and also the product training, of course, including the medical health education. Oh. These are the certificates we have, of course, including CE marking and FDA. And there are also certificates from Canada, Australia, Japan, and South Korea, and etc. This is part of our product line of the support service. There are ProCare series at the top of left-hand side. This is a series for hospital channel. And the one next to it is the ACS10. Not only prevent the patients from pressure injury, but also it can help the medical staff to do the lung drainage and also the positioning. Beneath it is the sedans. It's the alternating cushion for the patient who's sitting on wheelchair. This is the respiratory product lines. Except the CPAP machine and also mask. We also have suction and nebulizer. This is a real case that happened a few months ago. France, hospitals in France, China, Italy, they use our medical air mattress to to support the patients and help them to prevent from the pressure injury. This is a CPAP ventilator I mentioned earlier. It helps the medical staff to treat the patient with the middle or low risk of to treat the COVID-19 patient with the not severe one. Further information can be checked on our Facebook, LinkedIn, or our website. And thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm Dr. Today Su from Golden Biotech, and it's my pleasure to introduce you about the company and the product pipelines that we have. And we are actually a clinical stage biotech company in Taiwan, and currently we have many trials conducting in the US. And today I'll be focusing on the phase 2 trial of COVID-19. This slide gives you an idea of our company history. The company was founded in 2002, and we have a history of almost 19 years. And in 2006, we discovered our key compound, the entroquilinol. And after that, we initiated many clinical trials using that compound. So as you can see here, that we initiate the non-small cell lung cancer trial in the US, and along the way, we also try to get the orphan drug designation in with FDA and also in EU countries. And in 2016, we collaborate with J&J to work on the Alzheimer's disease. Okay, and after that, we have different clinical trials started, such as pancreatic cancer and hyperlipidemia trial in Taiwan. And then we finished the non-small cell lung cancer trial phase 2 trial with US FDA and presented the data in ASCO that year. And we have initiated the AML leukemia trial as well, and that trial has been completed this year, and we hope to get some data very quickly. And this year, we focus on the development of COVID-19 phase 2 trial in the US. And this slide gives you an idea of what we get, because many companies claims that they have studied the COVID-19 in the US, but this is the letter that from US FDA to indicate that we can start the trial because of the safety profile package that we send them, and we started from phase 2 instead of phase 1, and this is the briefing documents that we sent to them. And this is the information that we captured from the clinicaltrials.gov of the US government. And this indicates that on our starting date and estimated completion date. And we are still remain the only one Taiwan company which has the phase 2 trial with the US FDA. Of course, people wants to know the detailed mechanism of our action, and I want to let you know that our drug has triple actions against the COVID-19 virus progression. The first activity is the antivirus activity. That's also the target for many of the drugs currently in use. So I think the lead compound, remdesivir from Gilead, is the one that's get the EUA certificate from the US FDA. And of course, many other drugs are targeting in this antiviral area. And we, in the past, have shown the antiviral activities in different systems. Besides that, we also have the anti-inflammation activities. Okay, so we can inhibit the IL-6 and the MCP-1 in different studies. Recently, some of the IL-6 inhibitors have shown some activities in COVID-19 progression, but using IL-6 alone won't guarantee the good results. So many of the trials have failed. Our perspective is that inflammation is a complex kind of condition. So if you only target part of it, then maybe you won't get the good results. You have to inhibit the major pathways in this mechanism to actually see the results. And then we also have the anti-fibrosis activities, because in the long run, many patients develop the lung fibrosis, and we are currently very few manufacturer that can have this kind of activities. So this intracolonal possess the three activities relevant to COVID-19 progression, and that's why that gives us the advantages. Of course, today, due to the time constraint, I won't be able to go into details of these, but if you are interested, we can also talk to you in other arrangements. So in here, we want to show you the advantage of intracolonal from Golden Biotech. So many drugs are used as monotherapy. So they either target antiviral or anti-inflammation or anti-fibrosis. So if people wants to have better results, usually they do combination therapies. However, as we have been observed in some of the studies, that when you do combination therapy, you would also combine the side effects for those drugs. So that's something that the patient don't desire. However, in our case, we can get the better results comparing to the monotherapy or the combination therapy. Besides that, we also, if you look at the progression of this disease, many of the drugs need to be used in designated progression. So if you use too early, then you won't get good results. If you use too late, you won't get good result. But if people use intracolonal, then whenever the patient use the medicine, the relevant activity will come into play, and so you don't need to pay too much attention to the time period that you use the drug. So that's a major advantage comparing to others. So to wrap up, I want to show you that intracolonal has 3 key activities relevant to COVID-19 virus progression. So one is antivirus, and one is anti-inflammation, and one is anti-fibrosis. Other than COVID-19 pipeline, we also have pipelines in other indications. For example, the non-small cell lung cancer monotherapy, we have finished the phase 2 trial with the US FDA. Currently, we have started the combination therapy for non-small cell lung cancer phase 2 trial. And for pancreatic cancer, we are doing the phase 1-2 trial in the US as well. And for the pancreatic cancer, we also get the orphan drug designation in both EU and in the US. For the AML, we have finished the phase 2 study, and we hope to talk to the potential collaborators about this further studies. And for the chronic disease, we also target the atopic dermatitis and hyperlipidemia and Alzheimer's disease. And we hope that if you are interested in any of these areas, we can make additional arrangement so we can talk more. So finally, thank you for your attention. So if you are interested in any of the above information, please do contact us through this email, and we are looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, thank you.